Yo guys, what's going on? Bonzi-chan here, back at you with a TCGO video. And today I'm just going to be playing some, I updated the Incineroar list that I was playing a long time ago, and expanded with some of the new Guardians Rising stuff, and I'm just going to be talking about my time in Seattle, for Seattle Regionals. Overall, it was a really fun time. I'm going to be doing more in-depth videos with LoneAzn later, but for right now I'm just going to be telling you guys like some general stuff. As far as like the venue went, it was a really nice venue. Although parking in Seattle, if you guys have never been to Seattle, it is expensive AF. And yeah, we ended up paying like $30 for parking. It was pretty bad. Might have been cheaper for us just to get an Uber and Uber back and forth, because we were, but yeah. And then it was in the middle of it was in the heart of downtown Seattle. And overall we had a good time. The thing that really sucked though was that the tournament was supposed to start at 9 o'clock. We didn't start playing until 11:30, I think, which kind of sucked. So I ended up dropping after round 7, and that was at 9 o'clock. They still had 2 more rounds to play after me and LoneAzn dipped. Saw a lot of Garbodor, saw quite a bit of Sylveon, saw quite a bit of, I guess I really have to stick with this. Saw quite a bit of Sylveon, quite a bit of, Decidueye, as well as quite a bit of Gyarados too, which was surprising. I thought people would stop playing that deck just because of how bad of a matchup it does have against Decidueye. But so overall, how I did, I ended up dropping with 3-3-1, so 3 wins, 3 losses, in 1 tie. I went first 2 rounds I lost; those were my first 2 losses. And after that point, I was like, well, if I lose one more, I'm just going to drop, because there's really no point in me playing it out because of the fact that I could not place or even come in top 64 with 3 losses. My Turtonator going down? Yes, it is. But overall, first round I lost to a Garbodor deck. Garbodor, while it was a bad matchup for me, was not, in my testing, was not an auto loss. The unfortunate part is that the person that I was playing against had 2 cards in his deck, 2 tech cards that were extremely bad for me, because of the fact that they kind of just rolled my deck over. He was playing Sudowoodo from Guardians Rising, which is the one that limits your opponent's bench down to 4, and that really does suck because I was playing Mega Gardevoir, and as you guys know, Mega Gardevoir really needs its bench space to do damage, and as well as just to set up, because what you want to do is get a Gardevoir in the active, evolve into Mega Gardevoir as soon as possible, while in the meantime cycling through your deck with Shames and Hoopas to draw out your deck, thin out your deck, so you get those trainers and supporters that you really need. But overall, and then so you hit that as well as Garbotox and Garbodor, which made it impossible for me to set up, because he would then ability lock me, and I could not use my abilities from my Shamans or my Hoopas to thin out my deck and draw cards. So that really sucked. Last I checked, he ended up making it to day 2. They haven't posted day 2 standings yet. Round 2, I went against a rogue deck. It was actually a Sylveon, not Sylveon, what's that card called? What's that stupid card called? Well, you were doing nice last turn. It was a Solgaleo Scizor, which sounds like a really weird combination, and trust me, it was. But since he was playing Steel, he was able to hit me for weakness and also resist me too, because Mega Gardevoir is a psychic type as well. And yeah, that was really rough. His deck was really cool. Actually, I might be building my own approach to his deck for the channel. It was a pretty sick deck. I mean, like, definitely was not expecting that. And then the following game I played against some new he was definitely a newer player, or a player on a budget, because his deck was like LoneAzn Delphox with no shames, Tapu Lele's, or VS Seekers. So I'm not sure if he was trying something that was he was hoping would stand up to Garbodor, because if he was playing VS Seekers or Trainer's Mails or Ultra Balls, he was playing Great Ball too, so it's kind of weird. Honestly, I think he was just a new player, or a player on a extreme budget. Overall, I took 2 wins against him. Actually, I tied with him, but since he showed up late to the table, you guys don't know, if you're late to the table at regionals, the rule is that if it's a tie, it goes to your opponent, because it can't be in their favor, because that's your penalty for tying, essentially. Do I even want to battle compress or anything? No. Oh, so let's just concede here. I think I lost. So I tied with him. Next round I went into was against Gyarados. We tied. First game I went off. Second game he went off. Third game we were both kind of in top deck mode, trying to get the 1 card we needed. He only needed to take 1 prize card, while I needed to take 2. And so we were in a very top deckish mode, trying to get the last card we needed. We ended up tying, but I wanted to play it. We ended up tying, but we both wanted to see who would have won. So we ended up doing was just signing our slip as a tie, and then we played out the rest of the match of that third game, and I ended up winning. So maybe if I played a little bit faster, I could have got another win that way. Oh well. Following round, I went against a Trevenant deck from Guardians Rising Trevenant, and that was a really interesting game. And he was a really cool guy. I believe his name was Wesley. A really cool guy, had a really interesting approach to Trevenant. But yeah, so that one I won. He won 1 game, I won 2. And then my final match was up against. What is that? That's 2 wins. That's 2 wins. Who else did I beat? Lost, tie. Oh, lost. Oh, no, that was my third. Right. What did I do after that? Oh yeah, round 6 I went against Mega Ray. I won the first game by playing Sudowoodo, which kind of just stopped her dead in her tracks, and she could not dig for the cards she needed to take out the Sudowoodo. The following game, she won because she kind of just got like the perfect draw at the start of the game. Also, she went first, and so she kind of just got set up. I kind of bricked a little bit. I was kind of coming back a little bit, but Mega Ray once Mega Ray gets rolling, it's really hard to stop them. And then the final round, to close out the game after I got set up, I just Hex Maniac 3 turns in a row, stopping her from setting up at all, because she can't Hoopa, can't Shaman, so she can't pull cards out of her deck and get her bigger bench going. She can still Mega Evolve though, because it's an ancient trait, not an ability. But it ended up not being enough for her, and I ended up taking the win that way. And then my final round, I played against Vespiquen. I won the first match. She won the second and third match. The third game I could have won, but I kind of made a misplay. I should have rescue stretchered back in my my Dragonites and my Gardevoirs and two of my Gardevoirs and my Shaman back in my deck, and then Sycamore, but instead I used Kukui. I might have been able to win that game, but it would have been really tough for me to win that game. I would have played perfectly, and by this time I was just so mentally drained that it didn't matter anymore. Part of that was not getting enough sleep the night before, And then also just being there for 12 plus hours without even finishing the first day of the tournament was really rough. But we should have tomorrow. Me and LoneAzn will get up on here talk about our time at Seattle, what we thought of the new meta that we were in, and also hopefully by then we have the day 2 results at least. But Pokemon's kind of slow with that. And then after that, you guys will probably see the vlog up, and then I'll be back with some new decks. I'm gonna start doing one standard deck a week and one expanded deck a week, trying to focus on some different things, different lists, stuff of my own creation rather than just reporting stuff on the meta like I've been doing previously. And then we got some other interesting stuff planned for the future for you guys. So till next time, peace out, catch you later.
Victory in this box so far.
You should look at victory.
Guys.